You know, we got bigger fish to fry. You understand that? People running around talking about 6ix9ine, everything. Whole bunch of different topics. I know everybody got their issues, but this issue right here is a serious issue, man. This issue is serious. Give me 1 minute. This right here, man, this is serious, bro. Zimmerman. And he's still just chilling, walking around. They say God work in mysterious ways, but the devil play a more mysterious game. So what really happened? Well, the facts are Zimmerman, you know what I'm saying? Neighborhood watch captain or whatever. um, he calls 911 talking about a suspicious person in the neighborhood, which, if I'm not mistaken, he's seen Trayvon Martin before. So it felt like to me Zimmerman was just out for blood that day. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Racist is deep. Y'all just think it's black and white. Like, nah. It's not just black and white, man. Let's go into my take on racism. Growing up for me, all I knew, blacks and whites didn't get along. That's all I knew. Or let me say, I knew that white people didn't like black people, and a lot of black people were saying they didn't like white people. They had their reasons. I don't know. So when I met like a Puerto Rican, I had a Puerto Rican friend when I was young. So I'm like, all right, cool, he cool. When it was time to go to his house, he was like, yo, chill. Yo, my abuela don't like morenos, don't like blacks. I'm like, I didn't know that Puerto Ricans didn't like blacks. And it's not all Puerto Ricans. So when I seen his abuela, she was blacker than me. That's when it comes back to that self-hatred, man. So, and then I learned, like, you got Puerto Ricans that look Caucasian. Then you got Puerto Ricans that look um like black Americans. And then I'm with my Puerto Rican friend. They don't like Dominicans. I'm like, hold up, y'all speak the same language. Why y'all don't like each other? Then I realized a lot of Dominicans look like blacks. So I'm like, yo, this is confusing. What is going on here? So then I figured out some Dominicans don't like blacks. I'm like, yo, what is going on? This is crazy. And the Puerto Rican, like, yo, I don't like Dominicans. The Dominican, yo, I don't like Puerto Ricans. And they got jokes, beans, or whatever, and plantanos, right? Let's say that. Then I found out um, Mexicans, a lot of Mexicans don't like blacks. A lot of Chinese don't like blacks. And then I found out Chinese don't like Japanese, Cambodians don't like, it's so on and so on. You just keep going on with it. That's how deep this racist shit is. But back to Zimmerman, like, we got bigger fish to fry. because I don't know, it just seemed like he was really out for blood, bro. Maybe he got picked on by black kids when he was young. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, that shit go on through racism. You're not born racist. It like it's taught to you. Like certain things. Like certain cab drivers didn't like blacks because what? Something happened with them. Like they might have got robbed. He might have got beat up by blacks. So they just it's like they not messing with blacks. So you run into like 3 or 4 ruthless, you know what I'm saying, black Americans, and you could just end up hating the whole race because you're gonna be like, that's 4 times. They all like that. You can't really do that. But back to Zimmerman, we don't know what he went through in his life. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. He's the captain of the neighborhood watch. Supposedly he sees Trayvon Martin. He went to the store. You know what I'm saying? His parents was waiting for him to come back. Now, Zimmerman makes a call. He wasn't even supposed to approach that dude. They told him he was in the SUV or whatever. They was like, yo, don't approach him or whatever. They told him, don't approach the suspect. Don't get out the car. What he do? He jumps out the car. He ran up on that young boy. And from what I'm seeing or hearing, Trayvon whipped his ass. That's basically, he whipped his ass. And who knows what Trayvon was going through in Florida. Being a young black American. So it's like, it went both ways. Now, Zimmerman probably feel like he got away with it, but I guarantee he's having nightmares about Trayvon Martin. And them nightmares, he don't got no gun. And he's looking for it. You never know what you know, this just put it like this. Trayvon is haunting that man in his sleep. He not gonna be getting no good sleep. He gonna have those nightmares forever. He gonna have them nightmares about going to jail again. They looking for him. They want him. He's going to jail. Like, this racism shit is deep, man. It's real deep. And I understand they should have just looked at it. We told him not to get out the car. Why would he still get out the car? Why would he be following him and like, you're not a cop, bro. You're not a detective or a cop. Like, why are you following that young man? Like, that's the whole thing. Try to intimidate him and probably trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, restrain him or whatever, and then end up Shorty whipped his ass. And he felt his heart was broke. He probably thought he could take on that young man, and that young man wasn't having it. So I know this is an old situation, but this situation is so deep, and there's so many more situations, like, and it's just crazy how we all separated like this. Like, it's crazy, man. It's strength in numbers. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand. It's like divide and conquer. So as long as we separate it and we keep fighting amongst each other, and we all don't get together, including whites, blacks, every race get together, it's just gonna still be bad. We gotta have that understanding, and it all starts from the home. Believe it or not, I'm sorry to say, I never I never heard of a situation where a baby was born racist, man. They taught racism, like, it's a serious situation, like, and this situation bothers a lot of people because everybody want to be gangster, whatever. Hold on. Excuse me, man. You know my dogs get wild, but yeah, it's a serious situation and a sensitive situation. Like, I understand, you know what I'm saying, and I don't understand. It's just one of those situations. Like, it's a bad situation, though. But Zimmerman, he was in the wrong for trying to fight that young man, following that young man, acting like he's a cop. If you wanted to be a cop, you should have just been a cop, bro. Like, that's the whole thing, man. And now he got to deal with those nightmares. So don't think he got off scot-free, because I know that young man is haunting him in his sleep every day. Like, every day, every day, every day. Every time he's sleeping. And you know what I'm saying? He up there living his best life, smoking big giant Cuban cigars, sitting back. But don't think Trayvon ain't haunting his ass. So, but God always handles situations, man. That's the whole thing. People get God slapped for doing disrespectful, wicked, evil shit. Like, that's the whole thing. And we don't know what's his karma. His karma is gonna be greater than you never know. Might be at the shooting range and a bullet come ricochet and hit him. Might slip and fall on an icy day. This is the thing. Like, you gotta be responsible for your actions, man. And you always gotta make the right decisions. That's the whole thing, man. Because if it was the other way around, right? I wonder, would Trayvon be in jail if something else happened like that? That's the whole thing. What if it was the other way around? It's just deep situations, bro. That's all I'm saying. Too many deep situations out here with this racism shit, and this shit is a big issue. So, like, I hope he don't think. I know he ain't get off scot free, and those nightmares is. You never know what Trayvon look like in them nightmares too. That's the whole thing. So at the end of the day, don't be mad at nothing. You know, it's a sad situation. Parents are hurt. People probably looking at him too. He probably getting all types of death threats. And people probably like, I'm not running up on him because shut up. People like, I'm not running up on that man. He just killed a young boy, like, so. But everybody want to be gangsters. I don't know, man. I see him, I might throw my life away too. Start following him like, yo, you look suspicious, yo. I don't know who you are. You look suspicious. Like, this shit crazy, man. Get your ass in. Back up. Shut up. That's the whole situation, man. So like I know there's a lot of people want get back, but look at this situation right here. We got bigger issues than these little bickering beefs and all these minor misunderstandings. But you gotta understand, like, if you go out there and do some shit and try to get back at him, like, you're gonna be just like him. That's the whole shit. That's the whole thing. God always get his get back. Remember that. That's all. I'm out of here. Cause my dogs don't even like the situation. They mad about the situation. So it's like, yo, you go through a situation with a certain race, just remember there's a jackass in every race. So don't take it out on a whole race because a few jackasses.